Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Matt Hardy made his clearest broken gimmick reference yet. The Miz, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins had a terrific main event, and Dana Brooke actually had some good-looking offense. I'm Oli Davis, and this is the 1st of May 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in a whoa. Wait a second. What about Brock Lesnar's Universal title? God damn it, timer! This is not the end of this! The show opened with Raw's women's division standing in a horribly staged formation for Alexa Bliss's coronation as their new champion. Bliss then embarked on a Miz-level promo, seamlessly going through her scripted lines and occasionally improvising to the crowd's reactions. When the audience chanted for Bayley, she snapped back, "I know her name." A scuffle ensued, which turned into all the faces versus all the heels, as these things tend to do. Bliss is so good, she set up multiple feuds, making you want to see her get beat up by Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James, and even Nia Jax down the line. Bliss won for the heels after raking Bayley in the eyes. I'm so thankful we had the superstar shakeup. It means we get fresh matchups like Luke Gallows and Enzo Amore. After a fluky win against Samoa Joe at Payback, Seth Rollins came out to answer Michael Cole's most repeated question that night. What next for Seth Rollins? Turns out the answer is one of those segments where people keep interrupting each other one after the other to say, no, I deserve the next Universal Championship opportunity. Finn Balor laid his rightful claim. He never lost the belt after all. Dean Ambrose came out to say he's the Intercontinental Champion, and The Miz said he should be the Intercontinental Champion. Kurt Angle made a triple threat match for the show's main event to decide the #1 contender for Dean Ambrose's Intercontinental— Wait, no, again, no! You've done it again! We were talking about the Universal Championship! No time for that. We've got to make all the ropes purple. Jack Gallagher, Rich Swan and Akira Tozawa beat Tony Neese, the Brian Kendrick and Noam in a throwaway cruiserweight 6-man tag. Heel Morrow cut an in-ring promo explaining why they viciously turned on Matt and Jeff Hardy the previous night at Payback, wearing some trendy matching black bomber jackets and kilts. A neat touch to get across they're the bad guys now, and you should boo both of them, not just Sheamus. They accused the Hardys of stealing their spotlight and being nothing more than a nostalgia act. Right on cue, Matt showed he's slowly moving on from Team Extreme, cutting his most broken gimmick promo yet and threatening to delete them with his trademark pending hand gesture. Later on, Angle announced a tag team turmoil match to decide the #1 contenders next week. Apollo Crews beat Heath Slater. Titus O'Neil took a selfie. This was fine. Both Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns were off TV selling their Payback injuries from the previous night, which Kurt Angle rather ridiculously claimed was the most physical match he'd ever seen. Bray Wyatt interrupted Kurt's injury update, saying Angle might be in control of Raw, but Bray's got the whole world in his hands. Wyatt is such a good talker, and he effectively established tension with the Raw GM here. It's a shame we've been conditioned to see him as just talk, where he loses the majority of his feuds. Austin Aries beat TJ Perkins in a cracking match where TJ worked over the left knee, but tapped in the end to the last chancery. Perkins continued to attack Austin after the match, furthering his weirdly sycophantic relationship with Neville. As is the WWE way, after being made to look like an absolute chump in every segment he's appeared in since the Superstar shakeup, The Miz won a championship opportunity from out of nowhere. But it's hard to complain when the match was so good, easily one of WWE's best television matches of the year so far. In a lovely piece of frantic booking, Samoa Joe attacked Rollins and Wyatt took out Balor, leaving The Miz to steal a victory he didn't deserve. Unfortunately, it does mean WWE are rehashing a SmackDown feud from just a few months ago with Dean Ambrose versus The Miz. But at least the Intercontinental Championship is being prominently featured on Raw. Wait a second. Oh, god damn it! It's because I forgot about the Universal Championship again. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom. In awe, core, average, poor, and bore. I'll reveal my rating very shortly, but first, vote in the poll above my head to give yours. I'll announce the results in tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. The episode finished very strongly with 2 great matches, but aside from that, it felt like not much else happened. There wasn't anything actively awful, it was just there. So this week's Raw is average. Watch my review of the surprisingly good Payback, and Alexa Bliss has responded to reports of her being the latest victim of private image hacking. Click the videos to the left to find out more and press subscribe. I've been Oli Davis, and that was wrestling.